Hi, good afternoon. This is Arvind here. Hope you are doing well. Um, we believe Karvy has taken a new initiative to start a new program with support of Karvy Learning Center. And to begin with, I would like to talk something on commodities research, how we are functioning, and what are the steps we do follow on day-to-day basis. Here for the next 10 minutes I'm going to talk about what are the research functions we have been doing for the last 5 to 6 years in these organizations, and we have some plans in the future that we would be doing much better from here. However, although many people might be knowing that what is the research functions, but I would still like to talk a little bit on this the process and how it is actually helping us to grow further and how it is likely to be good for us as well as for the organizations too. To begin with, I would like to just tell you about the research functions, what we do since morning till 11:30 night, till 11:30 in the night. So, as we all know, there are many of us are working with us for the past couple of years, and they may be understanding the research functions very well. So, as we say that we have couple of reports written in the morning by 10 number of members, and they are being disseminated to all our clients, branches, regions across India for understanding the market well. And the major function always remains that to give intraday calls, positional calls, and also to give short-term, medium-term calls. We also do come out with a lot of seasonal report, agri commodities, and lot of non-agri commodities, quarterly report, yearly report. And to begin with, as we all may be knowing that the first report which we come out from our research is commodity khazana, and that is purely technical report. And we also understand the report value is very high in the market as well as for the Karvy clients also. For an instance, if I say that the day we don't send the report before 9:45, then we get a lot of calls. So we are very much clear about that we need to send this report by 9:40, and this report only talks about the pre-market opening views about the market, how the market is going to behave during the entire day. So this report actually has a lot of value for intraday traders and also to get a view in the market. Later on we have another 6-7 numbers of reports which comes out from the research desk is on fundamental reports on various commodities based on the sectors. To begin with, as I told, we have this bullion sectoral report wherein we talk about both fundamental and technicals for both gold and silver, and it gives you immense knowledge about how gold is likely to trade, what are the factors which influence gold to move up, down for the day, and obviously it is supported by the technical numbers as well. So this is the first fundamental report from the commodity research is on bullion. So likewise we have reports for base metals wherein we talk about for copper, zinc, lead, nickel, aluminium, and across aluminium for all the commodities, and commodities for across the world for China, India, LME as well, London as well as entire global market. Similarly, we too also have a report on energy. I hope we just have to cover nowadays on crude oil and natural gas. Though gasoline is traded but has no liquidity, so we have been always giving importance to the crude oil and natural gas. To share for a moment is that for the last 1.5 months we have been giving bullish outlook on crude oil, and we have seen crude oil prices have risen by almost 20%, and we are already sink in the market, and we are doing fairly well on this commodity. To move on to the next sector, that is on agri commodities, we have a segregated pulses report that gives a view on guar seed, chana, which is mostly traded across India. And likewise we have an edible oil report which includes soya bean oil, RMC, and CPU. And spices report is also another exclusive report which gives detailed knowledge about the entire spices traded in India. And on day-to-day basis we talk about the physical behavior in the market and physical market outlook as well as the future outlook, and also we look at the international exposure, international commodities, how do they impact on our Indian agri commodities. So these are the few commodities report which we write in the morning, and it disseminates to all of you all before 9:45, 9:50 in the morning, and we also flash the same thing through our Karvy communicator. I hope these reports are actually making a lot of support you to understand the market and pass or disseminate the information to all our clients. And during the day, as being a broker, and we represent Karvy Research, so we need to give intraday calls to cater services to all our clients. So we do give intraday calls around 12 to 13 calls during the day. Sometimes even it goes to 20, even if the market when the market is good, we give 15 to 20 calls per day also. And lucky and good enough that we have been doing good research, and the strike rate has been above 70% to 75% on day-to-day basis. And we also do keep a track on the performance on day-on-day basis. Coming on to the evening side, before the US market opens, we do prepare an evening bulletin report which talks about the entire global financial market, be it equity market, currency market, or commodity market. And we exclusively give a report in the evening before 5:30. Why 5:30 is because 5:40 US market opens. So prior to that, we come out with a report on commodities exclusively, and that is exclusively for the evening desk for 5:30 to 11:30. And that is also an exclusive report of fundamentals and technicals, which gives a detailed analysis about the commodities. And we also incorporate the data analysis, data expectations from across the nations, especially from US in the evening session. So we do add those sort of information to this report. I hope the day goes well, and at the end of the day, we send our daily performance, calls performance, and daily research performance to all our business heads across India. Coming on to one more point which I need to focus here, there are types of calls which we pass it on to our clients or to the branches, assuming that client profiling is also very important from our side. That is the reason we have segregated number of calls into different style. Like as I said, we have this intraday calls, which is basically meant for the clients who wants to take the advantage of the price volatility of the market. Likewise, we do also have a positional call which is actually given for 2 to 3 days time and which actually helps clients to make money as an investor. One more point which I need to talk, probably should have talked earlier, is that we have a product called Pick of the Day, which is being sent to you before 9:45, or let's say before market opens. And we also give the special, this POD call is basically the answer itself is that pick up the day. So we try to choose the best call for the day, and we pass it on all our clients through messenger, through SMS. Also we have a facility of sending voice messaging system through which we send our POD calls to all. So this is how the client profiling, the research is supporting to prepare a client profiling for the brand side. So all these things are doing the daily activities of research, and hope these research is taking good initiatives on day basis, and we are expecting more initiatives to come up soon from our research department itself for the business to grow. I hope I would say all the best for all of you, and thank you.